Hello everyone, Giltar here with a bit of a channel update. The reason why I'm putting this update here is that I'm going to be pretty busy for the next week or so. I'm going to be putting in some serious overtime where I work, and I will probably be pretty quiet on my channel for the most part, though I do try to check in on my channel every day. So I wanted to take this opportunity to do an update, give you guys a little bit of news, and just to let you guys know why I'm going to be a little sort of, I guess, less active with respect to the content that I upload on this channel. The first thing I want to do is just briefly talk about the latest action figure arrivals in my collection, which are Master Chief here and Red Team Leader. Now these two figures are from the McFarlane Toys Halo line of action figures. They actually came in a 2-pack, and the reason why I got this 2-pack is that I've been trying to find a Master Chief figure for a decent price, but unfortunately a lot of the previously released Halo figures are fetching a very high price on the aftermarket, and at my local stores I don't have really a lot of Halo figure availability. So a YouTube user by the name of Titan Brand was very helpful, very generous, and he sent me a private message after I did my reviews of Sergeant Forge and the Tartarus figures, and told me about the Halo 2-pack figure set with Master Chief and Red Team Leader. And if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have known about the 2-pack, and I found this 2-pack at a really great price because it's more of a recent release. So I just want to say here now, Titan Brand, thank you very much. It was really cool of you to sort of hook me up with these items here. Now I do want to talk about one thing. A lot of people who know about Halo figures probably know about issues with, perhaps quality control and whatnot. Now one thing that happened was that my Master Chief figure here, right out of the box, its left arm, the elbow component, basically was broken. And I actually replaced it with a section of my runner, a bit of sprue from the runner. I basically removed the shattered elbow pin and replaced it with a piece of basically, I think, ABS plastic sprue or polystyrene, and it fits just right, and it works just like new. So I'm glad I saved my runners. And aside from that, though, aside from the sort of, I guess, out of the box breakage issue, two very cool figures, very nice designs, and I'll be reviewing them in the near future. So once again, thank you to Titan Brand for letting me know about the 2-pack, and I've got the box here. So very nice acquisition. Now something else I want to go over is that I am uploading right now my latest Gundam model kit review. It's of the high grade Universal Sentry AMS 129 Gira Zulu model kit. A very cool model kit, and I hope you guys enjoy the review that should be up by the time you see this video. And now aside from that, I just received earlier today a few model kits, which I'm very excited about. I'm very pleased to finally receive them. So let's take a look. The first one is Kotobukiya's D-Style AV98 Ingram 1 model kit, which is essentially a sort of super deformed style of model. Now, Too Old for Toys is in the process of doing, I think, a sort of a build video for it, or I think he finished it. Really great video. I was glad to see that a lot, basically all the parts were pre-painted. You have all these pre-applied, not stickers, but I think like maybe tampographed, lettering and numbers. It's not so bad for me because I don't mind not painting it, though I would like to paint all my model kits eventually. However, the way I work with model kits when I work on them is that I sand down the nubs, so that leaves basically unsightly sort of scuff marks around the area of the nub where I've sanded things down to make it smooth and uniform. Since I won't be painting this model kit, or I believe I won't be painting it, something I want to let you guys know if you don't know it already. If you sand parts of a plastic model kit and have those sort of unsightly scuff marks, you can basically get rid of them by using a clear coat. Now, I've tested this before. I've used Tester's Dull Coat product, and I've on my one of my high-grade Universal Century model kits, the Raru. I sanded that model kit at multiple points, and I just applied Tester's dull coat over it. And once you apply the flat clear coat over it, once it dries, it basically the appearance or the presence of those scuff marks disappears. So for anybody who gets a model kit like this that is pre-painted and you really don't feel like repainting it and trying to replicate all the sort of lettering and numbering, you might want to consider using a clear coat to basically get rid of them. Now, I've only tested this process with a flat coat. I assume it would be the same result with a gloss or high gloss or semi-gloss clear coats, but I don't know that for a fact. But I do know that Tester's dull coat, or essentially any sort of clear coat that is of a matte or flat finish, should remove scuff marks from sanding. So that's model kit number 1. Model kit number 2 I'm extremely excited about because it's been one I've been trying to find for some time now. It's the high-grade Universal Century MSN03 Jagd Doga. This is the Gyunei Guss custom version, and I'm really excited about this model kit because, well, I just like the big, fat, chunky design of it. It's kind of like, I believe like it's related to the Sazabi design, but what I really like about this model kit is that it has a pretty much fully fledged pseudo inner frame. And I've only seen, I think, one review of the Jagd Doga model kit here at YouTube. So this will be the next high-grade Universal Century model kit that I'm going to be putting together and reviewing. I intended previously to review after the Girazulu the Jagd, but with the Jagd Doga here, I just can't resist. Or maybe I'll just put up a sort of not a double review, but I'll put up 2 reviews, one after the other, one of the Jagd and then one of the Jagd Doga, because I'm really excited about the engineering behind the sort of pseudo inner frame. So I can't wait to see how that actually turns out. From the photos I've seen of it, it looks very interesting. And the third and final model kit acquisition I have is finally the Alteisen Ver.Progressive from Kotobukiya. I'm very excited about this model kit. All I can say is that this will definitely be the next model I'm working on. I said previously that I sort of concentrated less on model kit reviews within the last couple of months because I wanted to sort of abstain from doing too much sort of model kit work and really whet my appetite for the Alteisen Ver.Progressive. And even though I did do a couple of model kit reviews, they were sort of few and far between. Most of my reviews within the last maybe 3 months have been sort of action figure reviews. But the Alteisen Ver.Progressive here is something I'm going to be working on for sure this weekend because I'll have this weekend off. So I'll probably work on this model for maybe several hours straight and hopefully get it finished. I don't think this will be a model kit that'll be hard to work on because I've got experience with several older Super Wars models, Armored Core models, the Border Break model that I reviewed recently, the Heavy Guard Type 2. So I don't think there's anything the Alteisen Ver.Progressive will bring to the table that will give me too much trouble. But I am expecting a fairly in-depth build process. Now, let me just double check that. I'm going to open up the box here and take a look at the user, not the user manual, but the instruction manual. So let's see, instruction manual, nice photography on the front, parts order form for people within Japan, which I am not, and actually, the instructions, I'm just looking at this at a glance right now, it looks pretty straightforward. Nothing too complicated, and in fact there are some areas here which really surprised me in that it seems a little more basic than I expected. However, I am expecting superior articulation. From everything that Kotobukiya has been putting out in its promotional material for this model kit, they've been really sort of preaching about its improved articulation and improved posability, so we'll see how that turns out. I'm a big Kotobukiya fan, and I'm a big fan of the Super Robot Wars model kits and designs, so I'm hoping that the Ver.Progressive is a successful product. And if that's the case, I'm going to say that it's going to be sort of the start of the next wave of sort of designs of Kotobukiya's at least Super Robot Wars model kits. Hopefully they'll revisit a few of the older designs and sort of in a way give them version-progressive or like version 2.0 if you want to get into the Gundam Master Grade terms, a sort of 2.0 version of some of the older model kits that look great but are pretty poor in terms of functionality, you know, loose parts and really limited articulation. So yeah, I'm very, very happy about this kit. It finally arrived. I should have put it on EMS delivery, but for some reason I chose the cheaper SAL method, SAL. So yeah, that's just my update. Again, I'll be pretty busy for the next several days, but you know, I have to work in order to be able to afford all these things that I buy and pay my bills and save up for school. So yeah, there you go. Again, thanks to Titan Brand for letting me know about the 2-pack. And yeah, look forward to some new reviews coming up in the next probably couple of weeks. Thanks for watching.